guys, in this video we'll have a look at assignment operators in PHP, and we'll have a look at how they work and how we can use assignment operators. In previous video, as you remember, we looked at some which are arithmetic operators, but assignment operators are very similar, only they use equal sign with them. So let's start, and I will show you one assignment operator we are using all the time, and that is equal sign itself. For example, if we create variable, and I will call this variable text, you can call it however you want, and I will add string value in this variable. Let's say this is text. Okay, it doesn't matter what you add in there, but in this video we are using assignment operators, and first assignment operator is equal sign itself, and we were using it from the very beginning since we learned how we can create variables, and I have been talking about this operator all the time, so you understand that equal sign is assigning value, and in this case, as you see, we are assigning with equal sign to this variable text value. This is text, this is data type string, and value is this is text itself. Okay, and so first assignment operator is equal sign. Then next assignment operator which we could have a look at is let's create before we start, let's create another two variables, and I will call one num1 for number 1, and I will give it assign to it a value 5, and I will create another variable num2. Okay, and I will assign it a value of let's say 15. Okay, and now as you see, we have created two variables, num1 where we assigned or added value 5, and num2 to which we assigned value 15. Okay, but now, for example, if you would want to add something to this num2 variable, and it is already 15, then we could do it this following way. We could take this variable name like num2 and use plus equal variable num1. Okay, and now in this case we are adding to variable num2 value of variable num1. This means that we are adding to 15 this 5. Okay, and if we echo it on the screen now, for example, echo variable num2, okay, you will see that it will display 20 on the screen. So let's save this, let's go to our browser, refresh, and you see 20 is displayed on the screen. And this would be the same as if you, for example, would do it like this num2, like variable num2 plus variable num1. Okay, and this would as well save in variable num2 plus num1. So 15 plus 5 is 20, and it would store it in variable num2, and then we display out this 20 on the screen. And if we save this, we go back to browser, you see that 20 still gets displayed. But we are looking here at this assignment operator which is plus equal to. So this is kind of shortcut, so we don't need to actually use num2 at all. We simply to add number of 1 or value from this variable, we could simply say plus and equal this value whatever we want to add. For example, if we would want to add some value 7 to this num2, you see that num2 itself is 15, and to add 7 to it, it will be 22. And when we echo out on the screen num2, it will be displaying 22. So let's save it. Let's go to our browser, refresh, and you see 22 is displayed on the screen. And the same way works exactly all other these mathematical operators, or these are assignment operators. And this particular is assignment operator which assigns something to this variable. It assigns two variable num2, which already has a value of 15. It assigns a value of 7. And you know, guys, I'm explaining you everything in detail, and first one I want you to understand, only to understand how it all works. That's why I'm wasting so much time. Not like want to waste your time. I want you to understand this. So we are adding to this whatever is here, but we are doing it with this assignment operator. And this is known assignment operator, which is addition assignment operator, okay, which adds this whatever is on the other side, so we don't need to use this as well, like I showed you just a little bit ago. Okay, and now let's use minus. Okay, similarly we can use with minus or subtraction. So we could subtract something from this, and we could do it similar way, like minus equal 7, and this will subtract from 15 7 in this case, and it will be 8 stored in this variable num2. And when we display num2 on the screen, you will see that it is 8 is getting returned. So let's save this, let's go back, and we see that 8 is returned on the screen. Next one is multiplication, and with multiplication it is exactly the same as in these two previous examples. Here we are multiplying this variable's value with this, but this will be too big, so I will take only 2 after this equal sign. So it will multiply 15 by 2, and we'll store it in variable 2, and it will be 30, and we are displaying it on the screen, and you will see that 30 will be displayed on the screen now. If we save it, we go back to browser, refresh, and we see that 30 is displayed on the screen. And this is because we always refer to this. When we use this assignment operator, we always refer to first one, and whatever we want to, whether it's multiplication, whether it's subtraction or addition, we are doing it after with second value, which is on the right hand side of this assignment operator. And as you see here, we are taking this 15, which is stored in variable num2, as you see here, and we are multiplying it by whatever is on the right hand side of this assignment operator, multiplication assignment operator. So that's why it returns 30, and it stores it in the same variable. And then division, as you see as well, we can use division, which is forward slash. So we are taking this 15, we are dividing it by whatever is on the right hand side. It will be 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, and it will be stored in this variable itself. And when we display it on the screen, it will be 7.5. So let's save it. Let's go to browser, refresh, and you see 7.5 is displayed on the screen. And similar way is with modulus, and as we talked about modulus, that it only returns remainder, we see that here, let's put modulus, and modulus is, as you know, simply percent sign, which is on number 5 on your keyboard. So this takes this 15, it looks how many times this 2 fits into that 15, and whatever is left over, that will be stored in this variable num2, and here we will display it on the screen. So we see that 2 fits into 15 7 times, and 1 is left over. This means that 1 will be stored in this variable num2, and here we are displaying this 1 on the screen. If we save it, we go back to browser, refresh, and you see 1 is displayed on the screen. So these guys are assignment operators which you can use in PHP, and this is how you can use them. If you have any questions, leave them under this video, and if you found this video useful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and see you in my other videos.